that last minute, the first half, that pretty much put them away. I mean, you still had to play the second half, but the momentum you guys were riding.
Yeah, the momentum kind of shifted in the second quarter. Just outstanding execution on the players' part. They did a great job of executing tonight. And, you know, we had a bye week. We got to study them. Felt really good. You know, we kind of knew they were going to attack us in empty packages tonight. I mean, everybody we play keeps trying to do that because they know we're playing man, but you know, obviously we had 5 interceptions tonight, and we're bringing pressure and pressure up front, pressure in the back, pressure pick, cover sack. That's what we say on defense, and guys just did an outstanding job. You know, we kind of, you know, the first touchdown, Winfrey had great coverage. We had a bust up front on our front. And then the second touchdown, we knew that's how they were going to attack us. Devin misplayed it there, but you know, he picked it up after that. And you know, our D-line had pressure all night. Offensively, we scored, you know, every time but 2. We had that one fumble, but then our defense came out, you know, stopped them right after the fumble, and then the onside kick. That's when everything kind of shifted, and we had some big plays. Braxton went up, made a great catch down in the end zone, double coverage, and caught a post route. And, you know, I thought Shannon Brooks did some really good things tonight. That screen he took to the house right before halftime. But overall team effort, I was really proud of guys. We had a lot of adversity this week. We had a lot of guys who were sick. We had coaches out. I mean, I had 102 temperature this morning when I woke up, so it was you know, it was brutal. I was sweating all day, and you know, Bubba was sick all week, was out all week, so I had to coach the DBs. I'm not gonna, you know, five interceptions. Maybe we have to keep that up. But, you know, but you know, I thought our offensive line could, you know, control. We ran the ball when we wanted to. Just outstanding team effort.
You had a couple of calls you were able to reverse in that first half. But.
Yeah, we had 2 big challenges, and you know, and I was kind of upset because you know, we had to use 2 challenges early in the playoff, and those are 2 calls that should have been seen by the crew. Okay, and you know, there was no reason for us to be using our challenges that early in the game. But just an outstanding, the momentum to me shifted when we had that goal line stand. Even though we fumbled on that next drive, when we had that goal line stand, I felt pretty comfortable that we were getting ready to take that game over. You could tell that we were starting to win our matchups, and the intensity level. I had a great crowd tonight. Very loud in the building.
Coach, they scored their second touchdown about 5 minutes ago in the first quarter. Never scored again. In the past, you know, you shut out a team once, but in a game like this, where we're in the playoffs, when's the last time you can remember your defense just being this dominant for? That's a long time in the game.
We've been dominant for about 10 years. You know, we played some pretty good defense around here for a while. We had 7 stops out of 9 possessions tonight. You know, 5 picks, 1 on downs. They missed a field goal. You know, but for 3 quarters in the playoffs, I mean, you're seeing the better offenses, right? So, you know, but you know, we're not going to get too full of ourselves. We're going to enjoy it tonight, and then tomorrow we're right back to work. We got to switch our focus to Naz, and you know, but I think we've been playing our best ball the last 4 or 5 games.
Kyree's 400, that's a franchise record, I guess. You know, Boyd or none of those guys ever had 4 in a game.
Yeah, I remember we've had some guys that's had 3 picks. I don't remember.
It's a
4.
franchise record.
Yeah.
It's a franchise record.
Yeah.
And
So,
last 2.
yeah, outstanding. Woods has had a great year, rookie, and you know, I think he should be all league, and you know, I'm very proud of how he played. But he's balled in. You know, when you come in and you buy in, and you're coachable, and you know, then it's up to you to go out and execute. I mean, that's, you have success. So I think he's a you know, great lesson for a lot of other guys. He's had a great attitude all year. He's always got that big smile from ear to ear going, and you know, but you know, he's solid. I mean, he's a solid human being, not just a good football player, but he's been an outstanding pickup for us.
Coach, early thoughts on Naz, a team that you could have swept, ended up splitting with them. What kind of game do you expect? That they've got a quality defense next week.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a 60-minute game. You know, our players have got to recover. We've got to make sure we don't get too high after this win, and don't start thinking that we're all high and mighty. We need to make sure that we keep it in perspective, and you know, start putting the work in for them. You know, we beat them last time, so now mindset-wise, they got the upper hand, okay? So we need to make sure that, we're not in. They had some guys out last time we played them that are back in the lineup now that I see. They're well coached. I've been battling Les Moss and Rob Key for years in the Arena Football League and now the Indoor Football League. And, Rod Windsor was here. He knows us well. He was a player here. He was an assistant coach for us for 3 or 4 years. And I'm glad to see that he's having some success as well. But, all the friendship ends next week when we go to war here.
With the game as you guys played, what's something that you think you guys need to improve on to go into next week?
Well, I think one thing I saw tonight is, when we start letting other guys get opportunities, they got to come in and be ready to play. That's one thing that we talked about this week that I was a little disappointed that we need some better production there. But there's always things when you watch the film. You never. It's never as good as you think it is. It's never as bad as you think it is. It's all correctable. So, we'll go study the film. And as long as the players keep the mindset that they keep the focus on us and concentrate on the little things. But, I felt like we were going to play well tonight. I could just tell by the way we came out and warmed up, the way we showed up at pregame meal. You could tell we were ready to go. And, there was some energy when we stepped on the field. And that's just mindset, and that's what it's got to be. That attention to detail when it's playoff football.
The last minute of the first half, it could have gone. They could have tied you guys at 21. They were in away, and then you stopped them all in the minimum. Your defensive stand with that. Did you feel that turned the game on?
Oh, absolutely. It's a mindset, man. Anytime you stop a team, but they had 5, 6, 7 plays inside the 10-yard line. It's a mindset. It's basically saying, shoot, my guys are better than your guys, and stop us.
Being a veteran in the secondary, you take a lot of pride when you see a young rookie like Woods make big time plays like he did tonight.
Man, hey, I was waiting for somebody to ask a question like that, man. It's my time to advocate, man. I'm his agent right now, so this guy just had 4 interceptions, so I don't know if we got somebody working with Wendy's or something, man. He needs a burger for lunch or some type of 4 for 4 going on for at least a month, man. A Rattlers burger, call it the Woody burger or something, man. Something. Man, 4 that's amazing, man. But it speaks to his hard work, man. He came out this week in practice and come to think about it, it's probably his best week of practice, man. He worked on his technique all week, and you see the man improve. Come on now, he just did his thing. So he had a great week of practice and then over to the game.
Tell how do you describe the defense overall, especially those last 3 quarters?
Relentless, kept our poise. You know how many times they were talking to us, trying to give us an extra nudge just to get some type of penalty, and all the penalties went their way. Man, so great job by our guys keeping our head, being a professional, being mentally tough, and not letting them get us out of our game or get a cheap penalty to extend the drive.
Yeah, it looked like they lost their cool, had a player rejected, they're the pack down, but they had a first and goal and they were way back. I mean, you could see their frustration.
Yeah, as they should. I mean, it's the playoffs, man. It's win or go home, so I expected them to be frustrated. That's why I was preaching to my guys, hey, keep our heads, keep our cool. They're looking for all it takes is one extended drive, one touchdown, anything to get that momentum back on their side, and we did a great job by keeping our foot on the gas, keeping our composure, and playing Rattler football.
Dylan, talk about next Saturday. Naz coming in. It's a team that you split with. Could have easily swept them, but what do you look for in that game? That should be a good one.
We got our work cut out, man. Naz they're one of the best teams in the league. We got our work cut out, man. Great coaches, great organization, great guys. Those guys are mentally tough, man. They don't never give up. Remember one game, I don't know which time we played them, probably the second time. We're about to go up by 17. Next thing you know, it's tied, just like that. Man, those guys don't give up. So looking forward, we just gotta go back to the drawing boards, have another great week of practice, and come with the same energy. The crowd, the crowd was relentless too. They allowed us to be relentless. So
Defense really helped you out tonight.
Man, I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. I just love when they start to get after it, and
use that momentum, catching picks, man. I'm a fan, so that's probably my favorite part of the game. Like I say, every week to watch the defense go out there and make plays. So I'm proud of those guys. They come out every week and practice hard, pay attention to detail. Dillion does a great job of leading those guys, making sure they're mentally locked in. And then Kyree, just an awesome talent, and D-line, Chris, CT making plays all night. Rob making plays all night, and then Trey, 2-3 in the middle holding it down, man. Like I said, I'm a fan, bro. I love watching those guys play.
That pass you made to Braxton, it looked like
Yeah.
two defenders on him, you just threw it perfectly, just right over them.
Yeah.
He makes the catch.
Yeah, that was an anticipation throw. They were supposed to be in cover 3, but I seen Braxton. He beat the first dude easy, and then the second dude was too busy looking at me, so I just threw it over his head. So it looked like it was a lot of coverage, and I probably should have threw it a little bit further to make sure, but they would beat as soon as we said, hey, it just looked like that because they're professionals too, so it was on it, but he was open the whole time. I just had to put it in a good spot.
Drew, do you feel a change in energy when the playoffs start?
Absolutely. In the building, man, I can feel it. I just thought about it. It's my fifth playoffs in the IFL, and this definitely was by far the best game I've been a part of as a whole, and the best energy, crowd, everything. So I definitely feel the energy, and then this year I think we got the guys that are locked in, understand where we went from, and your guys coming in, buying in, like Coach said, and it's easy to lead them. So they see our intensity, it's matched, and then we all go out there and make plays.
What about for you individually? Does it amp up a little bit?
For me, I try not to, I try to, be even keel. So if I will, get excited when I'm kind of like earlier today, I was excited, could let out a couple screams, but I was by myself. And I was like, it's playoff time, but I'm by myself because I don't want my team to, when I come in, I'm cool, calm, collected. Hey, let's play. It's just another game, execute, whatever. But they feel the energy, man. We all we feed off each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we feel the energy, man. I just just love to be a part of it, and definitely intensity goes up a little bit, and not intensity, but intensity to detail. Like you got everything counts. You know what I'm saying? So just going through the plays in your head, like all right, I gotta hit it, but it's gonna count. Gotta hit it, that's gonna count. But and then when it doesn't work, mentally just reset. Still got more football to play.
Sure, does it give you kind of a good feeling to know that you don't have to rely on your legs so much tonight? 5 TD passes, 78% completion.
I tell you what, I love throwing the ball to Shannon because all I gotta do is and he's gonna score. So if I that adds a whole other element to our game when I can just throw him a little 5-yard pass and go score. And that's we've talked about it in this game. There's one person that is literally, if they play zone, there's one person that's responsible for me and responsible for Shannon. So he's responsible for both. So you saw on one of them, I ran, he came to me, threw it. So we figured that out. If he's not checking me, he checking Shannon and the other way around. So that's kind of how we tandem it. If I don't see nobody on him, he's open. And so that's just what it been. And he's been my legs. He's been my legs for me.
You only ran 3 times.
For real? And one. I didn't mention that. I know, but that's cool though. I feel good. When I got done, when Coach took me out. Thank the O-line. I called myself Mr. Clean because I was back there just chilling. Nobody telling me I don't have no bruises, no bumps. So shout out to the O-line, man, for keeping me clean, and shout out to the receivers for getting to the spots and making the catches and making it look good, man. We brought that energy tonight. I'm proud of it.
What about next Saturday? It's a team you're very familiar with.
Yeah, a team that got, they scrappy. They're real scrappy. They're not gonna give up. They're just gonna keep playing. And if you give them a little window, they're gonna take it and use it as momentum and just keep playing. Even their quarterback, scrappy guy, tough guy, gonna keep getting up. Gonna keep trying to make plays. So that's just the team that they are. So a scrappy group. They can come in, with a lot of energy. Gonna come in, mad about the loss and ready to, thinking, making adjustments and ready to come back and, so we go look at the tape, make our adjustments, and we know what they like to do. And now I think, for myself, getting more comfortable with it. The first time they do different stuff than other people in the league. So the first time it's second time it's oh, I get it. And the third time it's oh, I get it. So I think it's gonna be one of them deals. The game will start to slow down a lot for me, and I'm ready.
Did you ever have 4 interceptions at Chandler High School?
Yeah, but I never even had. I think 2 was the most I ever got. So
those last 2 were incredible. Where you went over did you know you had the ball away because you go right over that wall and you don't know knows what you caught it?
I was just trying to go up and catch it, to make a play. I wasn't worried about my surroundings.
You even the one in the first half too, because that was a good 20 points. You looked like in the corner. Did you just see that coming in, or?
Oh, I think it was like a minute left. I was just trying to, not letting anybody get behind me, so I just played deeper.
What was that last half of that first quarter? Because they were on the verge of, tying it up, 21 all, and then you guys make that stop, goal line. What were you guys telling each other?
Just to play ball, don't matter what circumstance, whether it's backed in or backed up, just keep playing ball.
What are your teammates saying to you after 4 of them?
We all just going crazy, like unheard of. It was unbelievable. So it felt good just to have my teammates hyping me up and stuff, and we're a good team. Like I have no words right now. But it's a good feeling when your teammates, we're all celebrating. So
when you get the 4th one, are you thinking in your head like, is this serious? Is it 4 interceptions?
it felt like I was dreaming at some point, but man, I'm still kind of out of words. Like just having 4 interceptions, it's a great achievement all around, man.
Dylan said that this was like your best week of practice that you have. What is something that you worked on in practice to make you have a performance like this week?
I'll say definitely my eyes. A lot of times, like as a DB, your eyes are like your main focus, and so when you get your eyes right, good things happen. So that was probably my emphasis on this week.
Kyree, there's been some tremendous defensive backs come through the Arizona Rattlers in the history. None of them have ever had 4 picks in a game. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel, great. All glory to God. Feels good. I literally have no words right now. I'm like still like
Gotcha.
in the game right now.
What's something you feel like you can build off from this game? Keep that momentum going, bringing it into the next week.
Just have a great energy in the locker room, on the practice field. Just not getting too high, getting too low. Just staying level-headed. And we got to do 1-0 this week. So that's most important thing.